Right guys, good morning and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Recently I received an email from a story that I've recently shared on the channel, and this guy is being very honest about a topic that I know very well. The amount of married women that have got a phalang here in Thailand that have tried to get with me just for a bit of fun is absolutely unreal. But I never tell the husbands because you can see quite clearly what they've married, and at the end of the day I don't want to get involved because it'll just backfire on me and it's not worth it. So without further delay, I want to share this guy's honesty, who's been coming to Thailand for more than 25 years. So without further ado, let's jump into today's Thailand story. Hi there, Dan. You absolutely nailed it with this topic. I have lived in Hua Hin for a similar kind of time, full-time as yourself, around 8 or 9 years. And I've been coming to Thailand for a long time, as in more than 30 days per year, for more than 25 years. I've always remained skeptical with regards to all the women, and I am very much of your mindset with regards to paying them money. Although I've certainly been stung from time to time, little doubt, but no houses, cars or motorbikes, but some gold, certainly.
Ring for her, bracelet for her, and necklace for her.
I am very skeptical of these guys that claim they have this awesome marriage or de facto scenario. Now, I do not believe that it is even remotely possible. Yes, I have slept with married women that have foreign husbands on a number of occasions. There is still one of these on the go, but I can take it or leave it. So really, I don't care, but she will call me 3 or 4 times per week. The husband has spent a literal plethora on her. Built her a business, a new hybrid car, a pool villa, and no doubt a lot more. She is Miss N, originally from the south. But serious, Dan, these guys coming in post-COVID are effing crazy. Guys, get your head in the right spot, please. Do not buy houses, do not buy cars, do not buy land, do not buy businesses, do not buy gold, do not buy implants, and do not agree to a sin sod. Now, Dan, your vid on Anong with the Aussie guy works as a florist. I know her from years gone by. Yes, he is correct. Great in the bedroom, and that is about it. She never had me conned. She has slept with literally hundreds of Japanese. They booked the golf trips through the Swedish guy. Now, I did a sin sod meeting with her mother just to see how much her mum wanted. What a joke. Now, before you read the end of the story, I said to myself, this is what she will say, which is pretty much exactly what she said to me. She got me for $600 Australian for an education course. Yeah, right. Very pretty and vastly younger. And she did exactly the same to the Japanese guys that she went out with. So please, Dan, keep trying to get the word out there for these very stupid men. They must educate themselves and harden up. Now, more recently, I had a long-term Miss Orange, not her real name. We spent all of COVID together, lived together for nearly 3 years. The long game. So, a couple of strange things began to happen. Working, yes, but sleeping a very long time. Then all of a sudden, Grandma is dying. Quite believable, as she is 92 years old. But this grandma thing was mysteriously taking longer and longer, but was arriving home around 1 AM, then sleeping in, then going to work. Strange. So I decided to head to Grandma's house. I knew Grandma quite well, and there she was, a smiling grandma, She was meant to be dying in Hua Hin Hospital. Then I get contacted out of the blue by a Tom girl, who was a masculine woman, of course. The Tom girl seemed quite angry and sent me many photos, but she did not realise that there was a cheap bum sponsor. But it all adds up. Since I confronted her, and obviously it all ended, there have been Toms times 4. So much for my stunning beauty. Much more to it than all of that. But that is the crux. Now there, of course, have been many different variances of this story, all with similar outcomes. Now, on a positive, one of the first girls I met 26 years ago just took me on an all expenses paid trip to Phuket. She still looks okay. She paid for absolutely everything. Her car, her petrol, accommodation, business person, has her shortcomings, but there you go. Sadly now, she is actually very sick and I hope she makes it through. Cancer stage 3. Anyhow, I'm in Australia now for a bit and I'm going stir crazy. Needed a brief change before going back to Hua Hin. So if you are ever headed back to Hua Hin, let's catch up, and I wish you all the best with your circumstances. I've been through that kind of pressure that you have previously. All the best, mate, and take care. Now guys, if you haven't already noticed, a lot of guys that have lived here for a long time, that have got a bit of something about them, they start to understand that it is a bit messed up, especially when you live in the tourist areas. I find it's a lot more crazy. For me, guys, I don't like to talk about stuff like this normally on my channel because of my ex and stuff. But for me, I can get it for free. Yeah, I can get women for free. It doesn't cost me anything. Sometimes I'll pay for meals, sometimes they'll pay for meals. And the moment that they start asking for money or I get a stupid story, I just cut it off straight away. I have no emotions anymore with women. I know what they're all about and they do try to play the long game with you. So I just enjoy it and just wait until that day comes when they try to push something on me. And then I just cut it off. And when you've been here for a long time and you get out and about, you start to see what really goes on. If you go around the bars every day and start jumping into the bar scene and making friends with the foreigners and making friends with the Thai wives, you get to see what's really going on. A lot of the married guys are sleeping with the bar girls, and a lot of the married guys are sleeping with the bar girls, and a lot of the married wives are sleeping with other foreigners that live within that area just for fun, not for money, because they're bored of the husbands. And it is a dirty, horrible mess. The bar scene is crazy, and I can imagine how crazier it is when you're living in a place like Hua Hin, Bangkok, Pattaya. I can imagine it can be more nuts than here in Isan. But guys, you do have to be careful. And like I said in my previous video, if you lead with your wallet and you pay your wife or girlfriend a monthly salary, or let's call it a sponsorship, or you're giving a support money, whatever you want to word it as to make it sound better for you guys, they don't normally respect you. Yeah, they respect that you're helping them out, but they don't respect you as a man. They actually look at you as like a beta or a better male. And because of that, they want to go to an alpha male in order to have a bit of fun and excitement, because they still have hormones, and most women are not attracted and excited to beta males. It's just the way the world operates. But so many guys, I understand they might not be that good looking, or they might be too old, or they've got something wrong with them. In order for them to make sure that they get that woman that's out of their league, or that woman that's super beautiful or super sexy, they have to buy them iPhones, they have to give them monthly sponsorship or support money, they have to plan a future, build a house, set up a business. They know they have to lead with their wallet, and they know they have to be simping to the max in order for that woman to be with them. Otherwise they would have Bob Hope and no hope of even smelling that woman's hair, you know. And some guys, their hormones are just so crazy. They are willing to tattoo simp on their foreheads just to have a bit of Thai. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. And I wish that men had a bit more self-respect, but it isn't like that. Guys, me personally, I've never paid a woman a monthly salary, a monthly sponsorship. I've never been crazy in terms of giving them money, and that's probably why I get a load of problems, because they're more real with me. I get the proper drama from them. They will be 100% themselves, but I will still get the honeymoon phase like we all get, where 3 to 6 months they'll love bomb you, make you happy, and just hope that one day you might actually stop being Keeniao, cheap Charlie, and actually throw your money at them. But I'm not going to do that. I never did that back home, and I'm not going to do it here. I have more respect for myself than that. When it comes to the money side, guys, I just won't do it. I can't be used and abused, and I can't be in a fake relationship where that woman is not even interested in me in the slightest. I mean, I was lucky from my previous relationship to last 6-7 years, and I got a beautiful son out of that relationship, but it was done on the basis from the very beginning that I'm not going to pay for a house, I'm not going to give you a monthly salary, I'm not a simp, I've lived here for quite a few years, I know the score, do you want to be with me or not? It's entirely up to you. And she said yes, and I moved into a house. I didn't have to pay rent. I had it quite cushy for a number of years. COVID struck, my business went downhill, and it was a struggle. But we stayed together and we fought through it until recently, and it's all gone pear-shaped, and that's fine. People change what they want out of life, but I will never change. I am who I am, and I stick to who I am, and I'm proud of the person that I am. I'm not perfect, I do make mistakes, but I will never, ever, ever simp to the max. Now guys, if you want to share your advice or your own real story, and you've been here for a while and you know the score, then please get your email sent in to thaitalkwithdan@gmail.com, and hopefully we can help one guy out of 100 to not be a simp, and hopefully he can come over here to Thailand, retire here, live here, and have a great and wonderful time. Because the only downfall that I see with guys that come here to live in Thailand is a woman or several women, and they're the ones that really mess guys up. And if you learn the game, you learn how everything operates here, you learn how the women work, then you can have an amazing time here, and you don't need to pay if you've got a brain. Take it easy, look after yourselves, and ciao for now. Bye bye.